Hello everyone, welcome to the first video. Today I will talk about how to read a technical data sheet from the research point of view. This is part 1. A technical data sheet consists of information about the components of the coating, the heat resistance, and the highest temperature up to which the substrates can be heated to get a successful coating. The components of a two-part epoxy coating consist of the resin and hardener. In the resin, you have the presence of an oxygen ring. In the hardener, you have the NH2 group. When you mix the two parts and you coat it on the substrate, a reaction occurs between these two groups to give a resultant hydroxyl and an NH2 group. When your coating is cured, it essentially means that these two groups have been formed. A way to determine such transformation is to use the technique called Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy. In the Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, you have peaks for each group at specific wave numbers. In the original mixture of the resin and the hardener, you have a significant high peak for epoxy and primary amine. As the reaction proceeds, these peaks will reduce and the peaks for the hydroxyl and the secondary and primary amines will increase. The increase in these peaks will indicate the successful curing of your coating. At different temperatures, you will have curing rates different. This is a commonly known knowledge. At a high temperature will give you a faster curing and a lower temperature will give you a slower curing. In chemistry, this means that at 40 degrees Celsius, the rate of such transformation is going to be slower as compared to 90 degrees Celsius. Similarly, the transformation of the amine will be slower at 60 degrees Celsius as compared to 90 degrees Celsius. Such rates will determine the quantity of 150 degrees Celsius. It means that if your substrate by some reason goes above 150 degrees Celsius, such rates will become so high that your coating will get cured the moment it touches the substrate. It also means that it cannot be spread or applied all over the substrate efficiently and homogeneously, and it will get tacky even before it has gone to the appropriate thickness. If there is any other component which can accelerate, decelerate or optimize these reaction rates, that will be included in the overall coating composition. Such contents are given in the material safety data sheet in the coating composition section. As an example, this is a typical MSDS composition sheet. You have the composition for the resin and for the hardener. As you can see, the epoxy resin is in the maximum amount similar to the amine in the hardener. The other components will optimize the reaction rates and also optimize the heat resistance and other properties. That is why it is important to look at the composition in the MSDS as well as look at the properties in the TDS to make a proper selection of the coating and also to differentiate between the different types of epoxy coatings. That is all for today. I will tackle the next parts of the technical data sheet in the next video. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe. Also let me know if you need any more information and I will try to include it in my presentations. Thank you.